God just wanted me to put out this quick word as a word of confirmation. He's telling me that these people that have been going against you, whoever they may be, they think that the reason why you're not speaking to anyone at this time and haven't been is because of things that they've done. But they don't understand that actually it's the other way around. The reason you're not speaking to anyone is because of the things that they've done, but it's your choice, not theirs. They think that they've manipulated situations to where you have no other choice or recourse, not understanding that it's actually you that's chosen to make this move. So they think that the move you're making is a product of the moves they've made. But they're delusional because they don't understand that the moves you're making are a product of your own doing, your own thinking. So they think that they can control and manipulate your moves, but they don't understand that actually, if anything, you're controlling and manipulating the situation yourself. If anything, if anyone's doing such. So it's so funny because while they think that they're backing you into some sort of a corner or they're pushing you into something, they don't understand that they are actually the ones that are being backed into the corner and pushed into something. You are making choices that are led by the Lord that are smart. They benefit you, but these other people going against you, think that these moves you're making are because you have no other choice. So I'll give you an example. Say, for example, the people going against you have went and turned their back on you, just say, and they're trying to put that blame on you wrongfully, make it like, it's you or whatever. But little do they realize that you're actually the one that's turned your back on them. You moved first, you turned your back on them, and now that your back is turned to them and their back is turned to you, they think, oh, look, they're in a tight spot, this has happened, because we turned our back on them. No. The situation is how it is because you turned your back on them. So while they're thinking that they're making first moves, they're actually making secondary moves. But again, this is all part of God's plan to teach them, right? To teach them a lesson. So there's been people that have done things thinking that it's the cause of why you may be in a situation you're in your current state. But little do they realize that whatever they done actually A, worked out in your favor, and B, didn't play any part on nothing at all for you. It didn't change or affect anything. And it actually showed you the true colors so that you were able to turn your back on them. So it backfired. The very plan that they had to try to screw up your life actually ended up improving your life, because had they have not tried to screw up your life and just left things as was, you would have stayed in the dark and you wouldn't have moved accordingly. But because they chose to uproar and uprise against you, you were then able to see the truth that was hiding behind the scenes, which then in turn caused you to walk away and turn your back, which actually improved your life because no longer are you dealing with those hidden enemies who you thought were on your team, but they never really were. You wouldn't have known that had they not went up against you, right? So yeah, just a confirmation from the Lord.